All right, so you said you make about $100,000 a year in income, right?
Yeah, but I got like $1,600 in monthly debt payments between my car, credit cards, and student loans.
All right, so you're having trouble purchasing. You want to see how much that debt's affecting a purchase and what we can do to kind of reallocate, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is just a case of repurposing funds. Do you have a 20% down payment?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so watch this. We're going to make it happen for you, soldier. All right, so you make about $8,000 a month to be safe. Just be conservative off that. So with all that debt, how's your credit score?
My credit score is still good, like a 760.
All right, and do you pay all your debt on time?
Yeah, always.
All right, so if we did a conventional loan, the max all-in amount of debt you can have, including a mortgage, debt payments a month, is about $4,000. So you said you pay about $1,600 a month, right, for debt?
Yeah.
All right, so that brings you down to $2,400 a month for the mortgage. So if we look at a $500,000 sale price, you had 20% down, so it's $100,000 down. That works?
Yeah, I can do that.
$400,000 for the mortgage, a 6% rate, that would equate to 6.25 APR. That would equate to about $2,400 a month. And on tax insurance, you figure it's about $800 a month for taxes and another $200 for insurance. So that's about $3,400 a month for the mortgage. Now, good news, bad news. Good news, you would have qualified because you can go up to $4,000. Bad news, you have all that debt, $1,600. So when we remove that from the max allowance of $4,000 a month for all your debt, it leaves us with $2,400. So you actually don't qualify. But your boy's got a plan for you, soldier. If we change this to, how much do you think that $1,600 a month debt, you said you had a car, you said you had credit cards, you said you had student loans. How much is that all in? How much do you owe?
$50K total.
About $50,000? Perfect. So if we change this to a $50,000 down payment, you figure a $500 in sale price, $500,000 minus 50. Now you're at a $450 mortgage. Why would you do that? Wait, I'll tell you. So same thing, rate of 6%. You figure you're at $2,700 a month for the mortgage. Another $1,000 for tax and insurance, as we said, that $3,700. You figure mortgage insurance with that credit score and this loan sizing is going to be very cheap. It might be $50 a month. You know, we have great discounts with UWM, biggest lender in the country. That was a quick shout out. All right, so you have $3,750 is your mortgage. Now here's the thing. You're only putting $50,000 down. That $100,000, we're going to repurpose that $50,000 to pay off all your debt. We do it at closing to make sure you're covered. And now you qualify. So you had $100,000 to work with. If you're just doing it straight up with no great financial advice, you wouldn't have qualified because the payment, although you qualified for the payment, you have too much debt, you would have got declined. Now you're going to put 10% down to a conventional mortgage. That $3,750 is less than your total number of $4,000 that you qualify for. So you're good there. And that other $50,000, you pay off all your debt. It's just that simple.